Lee Pelton has been in education since he started kindergarten. He has never left. Today, Dr. Pelton is in his 7th year as the 12th president of Emerson College in Boston. Before moving to the East Coast in 2011, he was president of Willamette University in Salem, Oregon. Before that, he held deanships at Colgate University and Dartmouth College. Lee graduated from Wichita State with a bachelor's degree in English. His focus was 19th century British literature. He later earned a doctorate in English and American literature from Harvard University, where he taught and eventually became a member of Harvard's governing board. This past December, Lee returned to Wichita State to be awarded an honorary doctorate, an honor he accepted with gratitude and humility.
Lee Pelton is one of the leading figures in higher education in the United States. His voice is well understood. He has a following in terms of people that really believe in his capacity and believe in that his vision for higher ed is a really good vision. He also has the respect of the people in the Boston region. Boston area, I think Massachusetts has 128 colleges, if I remember correctly. And so if you're the head of one of those colleges, to be able to stand out, to be able to be one of the people who gets heard and gets on various boards and is listened to by the public sector is pretty special. So I think one of the things we have there in Lee as an alum is a person who is making a difference in higher education nationally, as well as making a difference in the quality of life in his region.
I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Pelton a few months ago on campus and had an opportunity to visit with him about his experience at Emerson College. And I really wanted to meet him because I had heard so much about him. As the president and CEO of the Alumni Association, there's some people that you learn about that you just want to have the opportunity to meet. And so I was delighted to learn more about his career path and what he's done at Emerson especially. What I found really impressive about what's going on at Emerson College and what Dr. Pelton has been able to do is the expansion of the college. And so he's expanded this programming to international in the Netherlands. They have a castle that their students can go and do international abroad studies. And then they also have an Emerson LA campus where students can go to LA and actually have an internship and be immersed in the culture and have an applied learning opportunity to be in LA learning about TV production, whatever it might be, writing, and actually live in LA for a semester. And it's a great program that he's helped make happen.
Lee grew up in Wichita, where he credits his parents, Clarence and Rosa Lee, for teaching his 3 sisters and him about all life's most important things. He often said, "They brought us up the right way." Lee graduated from North High School, where he was on the track team, played football, and made almost straight A's in his studies. He became the first in his family to go to college. He went to Wichita State to study mathematics, but he found he had no passion for it. Following an extended leave after his first year as a shocker, Lee returned to WSU with an insight that made all the difference in his academic career. He discovered he was more interested in intellectual growth than in purely obtaining a degree. Back on campus, Lee fell in love with the academic offerings of the Fairmount College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, specifically of its English department. His favorite professor was Fran Stevens, who taught 19th century British poetry. It was Professor Stevens whose capacity for critical, innovative, and creative thinking inspired him. Lee talked about his Wichita State experience when he returned to his alma mater last December. In his commencement address to December graduates, Dr. Pelton shared some of his hopes about their education at WSU. He said, for example, "I hope it has taught you that your education here is deeply rooted in human experience and human endeavor, no matter your discipline or your area of study. I hope it has taught you to make no small plans, because small plans do not create the magic that stirs the hearts and the imagination of people."
I've been in a senior management role in higher education for quite a long time now. I started as a dean in 1983, so it's been a lot of years, and I've attended a lot of graduations. The graduation speaker is usually quite forgettable. I don't even remember the one who was at my graduation. But when you look at what Lee did, the way he presented, the story he told, the way he drew people in, I found the entire event mesmerizing. I thought the quality of his speech, the quality of his emotion, the way he tied the pieces together really spoke to the audience. And I think that's part of why he's so good nationally, why he's seen as such a player, is he knows how to work the setting, and he has a core set of values. They were very clear in the speech, but I took the combination of what he said and the emotion and the style with which he gave the speech as being probably the best graduation speech I've heard. And I think I've been at this a really long time. Lee, we're just so proud that you're an alum. We really feel as though you represent the core values of this university very well. You're making a national difference, you're making a regional difference, and you represent us in everything you do. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for accepting the award, and we look forward to seeing you back on campus many times in the future.
On behalf of the Wichita State University Alumni Association Selections Committee, it's my pleasure to recognize you with the Alumni Achievement Award. Congratulations, Lee.
Thank you, Dr. Pelton, for your achievement in education and helping students become who they were meant to be through education, that great instrument of change. Thank you, Lee, for never making small plans.